Win or lose, you know why. Loyal heart, feeling keeping tight. It's the life. Cast born is the morning after. Red of life, we bring the rapture. Talk is real, we shake the ground. Lunatic, radar, hear that sound. Silver and black, till I die. Win or lose, you know why. Loyal hearts, keeping tight. Radar life, it's the life. Late night talking about the silver shine. Yeah. Lunatic radio don't speak its mind. Win or lose or tie, I'm on that ride. Raider Nation, I'm reppin' with pride. Hardcore fans, yeah, we in the house. Big dreams, but we catch now, no doubt. Silver and black, till I die. Win or lose, you know by loyal hearts, keep it tight. It's the life. West the coast living, keeping it G fun. Rhythms on the smack down, no run. Every game we bring the heat is tight. From the stand to the streets we ride. Loyal to the soil, no switching sides. Haters talk, but the nation shines. Win or lose, you know why. Loyal heart, feeling keeping tight. It's the life. Cast born is the morning after. Red of life, we bring the rapture. Talk is real, we shake the ground. Lunatic, radar, hear that sound. Silver and black, till I die. Win or lose, you know why. Loyal hearts, keeping tight. Radar life, it's the life. Late night talking about the silver shine. Yeah. Lunatic radio don't speak its mind. Win or lose or tie, I'm on that ride. Raider Nation, I'm reppin' with pride. Hardcore fans, yeah, we in the house. Big dreams, but we catch now, no doubt. Silver and black, till I die. Win or lose, you know by loyal hearts, keep it tight. It's the life. West the coast living, keeping it G fun. Rhythms on the smack down, no run. Every game we bring the heat is tight. From the stand to the streets we ride. Loyal to the soil, no switching sides. Haters talk, but the nation shines. Win or lose, you know why. Loyal heart, feeling keeping tight. It's the life. Cast born is the morning after. Red of life, we bring the rapture. Talk is real, we shake the ground. Lunatic, radar, hear that sound. Silver and black.
8, 7, Raider Nation, stand up.
The following program is rated TV MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
What it is, Raider Nation, top of the AM. Happy Monday, happy Christmas week. You feel me? You know what happened yesterday? You mean to tell me the Raiders fucked around and won? God dang it! Now we ain't got no draft picks. No, let me quit, man. I know some people. I'm gonna rub it in, man, because I'm gonna tell you like this. It's never a good thing to develop a mentality of losing. I told y'all, there is no other level of football that you have ever played, if you played football, that they told you go lose the game. You never heard that in Pop Warner. You never heard it in high school. You never heard it in college. But now, when you get to the pros, we want the professionals to lose on purpose to appease us. Who the fuck is us? You know what I mean? But it is what it is. Like I told y'all, I don't win, lose, or tie. I don't give a hot damn. I don't care. I just want to see this shit unfold. Just because we ain't got the number 1 or the number 2 pick don't mean life is over. Oh, woe is me. Life is over as we know it. Man, look at this. Let me give you an example. The team that's been running off the Super Bowls lately has been the Kansas City Chiefs. Their quarterback is Patrick Mahomes. He did not go number 1 overall. Matter of fact, he didn't even go in the first round. I'm just saying. Teams that you consider to be contenders in the NFL, in the playoff, in the playoffs and everything. How many of these motherfuckers is number 1 overall draft picks at quarterback? How many? Like I said, there's going to be quarterbacks that are not going to be taken in the first and second picks of the first round. That ain't named Cam Ward, and that ain't named Shedeur Sanders. Now, we all want Shedeur Sanders. I do. I want him. I think it's a perfect scenario. But that does not mean it has to be the only scenario. That's what I'm saying. It's like if now tell me, I know we need a quarterback, we want a quarterback. So let me ask you guys this in the chat. Is us needing and wanting a quarterback so severe that we're willing to reach for one? That's the only question I gotta ask. I know people wanting us to lose on purpose, bruh. But man, you got people out there playing for their livelihood, bruh. How are we gonna expect somebody to lose on purpose and they're playing for their next contract, the next meal on the table for their family, the next security that they have for their family financially? But we want them to go out there and make mistakes on purpose. Let a guy get past you on a tackle. Drop a pass for a touchdown. And all these other teams, they might not re-sign with us after this year as free agents. Other teams are looking at them. Do you think them out there not performing and fucking up on purpose is going to bring them a contract worthy of their ability? But us fans, we expect that because we want a quarterback. We don't care about the other players and their future and the money. You know what I mean? This is their only means of income to take care of their family. Fuck their family. That's how Raider Nation is right now. We basically saying fuck their family because of our selfish wants and needs. We need a quarterback. Fuck your family. Fuck you performing. And in case you don't resign with the Raiders, other teams are watching you perform and dropping passes and letting tackles slip by you and can't kick field goals. And you really think come on, bro. I know mankind ain't shit, but I know Raider Nation is better than that one, bro. Ah, man. And then all the AOC fans out there, you mean to tell me you went in yesterday's game hoping AOC would fuck up so we can get a number 1 overall pick? The guy that this is our next guy. Then why are we trying to draft a quarterback if that's our next guy? There's a lot of questions to be answered. I'm not worried about it. Whatever's gonna happen is gonna happen, and it's gonna happen for the best. Watch what I tell y'all. You think Atlanta is mad because they didn't get a chance to move up the number 1 and number 2 last year to get Michael Penix? You think Denver is mad because they didn't move up the number 1 or number 2 to get Bo Nix? You think fucking New England is mad because May, they didn't have to jump up the number 1 or 2 to draft May over Caleb Williams and come on, bruh, Jayden Daniels. Those are teams that didn't even have to move up, and they got their franchise quarterbacks from what it looked like. Why we can't do that? Everybody want to say it's all about Cam Ward, Dewar Sanders. I think them is the only 2 quarterbacks in this draft that's gonna be a motherfucker. And I told y'all who I'm rocking with. Can't nobody give me no reason why Dylan Gabriel cannot be him. Other people like Monroe from Alabama. Everybody see dark. You know what I mean? Yours. Now they may not suit but it's all about fit. It's all about fit. Look at what Jeff Goff is doing with Detroit. Jeff Goff wasn't drafted by the Detroit Lions. It's all about fit. It's all about fit. Sometimes the guy that's nice and shiny ain't fitting what you're trying to do. But like I said, if we're put in a position, and I'm not saying take any other quarterback high up with Sanders and Ward, but what I'm saying is be smart about the draft. If you got a guy, say for instance we got the third pick. And say, for instance, at third pick, say Shadour's gone and Ward is gone, we there at third. What do we do? With the third pick, if Ward and Sanders come off the board back-to-back, 1 and 2, what's the next move? We just gonna forfeit, and since everybody want us to quit, let's quit on the draft. Let's just give our draft pick up and say, fuck it. We ain't got one of the quarterbacks we want. Fuck that pick. I mean, hey, everybody want to practice losing. Let's lose the draft. Let's go on the draft and just pick all kind of bullshit that don't pan out. So you want to practice on tanking? Let's tank the draft and see how that leaves the taste in your mouth. That's what I said, man. Motherfuckers all these motherfuckers getting their panties in the bunch because we won a fucking game. Ooh, the world is over. Life is over. We won a game. We got 3 wins. And we're down to 6, lunatic. Did you see the fucking teams that's right above us? Do you think New England is going to draft a quarterback? I don't think Cleveland going to draft a quarterback. Got too much money invested in a motherfucker that's a professional jack-off artist. Don't see that happen. Jacksonville, not drafting a quarterback. Did we even look at the teams that's ahead of us to be like worried about, they're going to take all the quarterbacks? Come on, we know the Giants, but the Giants is right there anyway. They were going to take Ward or Sanders. We don't know what they're going to take. All these other teams is like, come on, bro. We worried about fucking Jacksonville, Cleveland, New England, teams that ain't looking for quarterbacks. But we shaking in our boots like cowards. Come on, bro. Shout out to the world's most dangerous chat, man. We gonna get into this shit for real. Hey, just calm down. It's gonna be okay. I'm telling you. Watch how this shit unfolds. You gonna end up, watch this. The Raiders is gonna end up with the best player in the draft again, back-to-back years. You see what Bowers is doing. It's gonna happen again. Just because all those last year we didn't get Jaden Daniels. Yes, we didn't. I would have loved having him. But every team that needed quarterbacks, do you think Bo Nix deserved to go where he went? I wait. You think Michael Penix deserved to go where he got drafted? Let's be honest. Do you think all those quarterbacks that came off before we picked all deserved to go in the top 13? No, they didn't. Some got reached on. Some of these guys got reached for. You know what I mean? And these teams are gonna find out the hard way that just because you needed a quarterback, don't mean you take what's available, and that quarterback is not over another position with a certain player at that position that's best at that motherfucking position. This is what I mean by that. Let me give you an example this year. Say for instance, we are in play, and that say Shador award drops down to 3 or 4. Let's just say that. Since we need a quarterback, are you willing to reach for a quarterback that may not be the best at his position over a player who is the best at their position? Such as people saying we know Shador's considered number one overall. Say Shador goes number 1, Cam Ward goes number 2. Is there a quarterback at 3 or 4 that you would draft in this draft that you would feel, since that's the best available quarterback, is that best available quarterback better at his position over, say, McCollum, the wide receiver from Arizona at wide receiver, or Travis Hunter, who could play corner and wide receiver, Heisman Trophy winner? Is that quarterback at the quarterback position better than Hunter at his position? And if the answer is no, why would you take? That's reaching in. If you're not taking the best available, you're reaching. Just because you need something don't mean what you need is going to be right there for you to grab that's going to be good for you. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Just imagine if we would have took Megatron over Jamarcus Russell. Hey, it would have been a whole different story. But we needed a quarterback, and that motherfucker didn't pan out. That's why I said, just calm down. Let this shit still got 2 games left. Yes, and this is the killer about the whole thing. When we seen Jacksonville on the schedule, everybody knew before we even got to this point in the season, we was gonna win that game. We all say that shit. Oh man, we gonna win that. And now that we won it, we mad. Come on, bro. Come on, man. We better than that shit. Raider Syndicate in the building. Hello, good morning. And Merry Christmas. Hey, I'm Jewish, man. I do Hanukkah. Nah, I'm fucking with you. I'm fucking with you. Hey, shout out to everybody celebrating Hanukkah and Christmas and Kwanzaa and whatever, Reba Dirche and losing regular season football games. Shout out to everybody that celebrate that. Let me see. Christmas. There are a lot of fake fans in the nation who did not want to win yesterday. Fake ass fans. They are cockroaches in Raider hats. They make me sick. Okay, look, Raider Syndicate. Let me break it down to you like this, bro. I'm not gonna go that far, cause they're still part of the nation. I wouldn't say they're fake fans. I understand why they would want us to lose. I understand that, because then you'll get a quarterback that possibly could be your franchise quarterback. It's still a gamble. We thought Jamarcus was our franchise quarterback. We thought Derek Carr was our franchise quarterback. You know what I mean? It's a gamble. It's a crapshoot. And I understand that. But I'm not cut from the cloth of losing on purpose. Like, I'm too much of a competitor. And you figure out all these players that's on the Raiders squad. Just think about the 53-man roster. How much football have they played all their life? All their life they played football. Just for them to go all the way to a point in their life, in their career, where they go pro and they get on a team that was going to ask you to lose on purpose. Lose on purpose. but we get mad when referees make us lose on purpose. How many times have we hate the tuck rule? Why we weren't mad at the tuck rule when the refs made us lose on purpose? Or what about against the Dallas Cowboys with the index card when they made us lose on purpose? What about the immaculate reception against Pittsburgh when they made us lose on purpose? Nobody liked that shit, but there wasn't no quarterback involved. So it's not losing, it's the quarterback shit. Like, so number 1 and number 2 pick in the draft is the only franchise quarterback. We saying you gotta go number 1 overall? That's not the only way to get a quarterback, bro. We just need a quarterback to fit. The Raiders ain't never drafted a quarterback that did shit for us, ever. But yet we still have 3 Super Bowl wins and 5 appearances. But that was a long time ago, Tick. Early 2000 was the last time we was in the motherfucking, and it wasn't with a quarterback we drafted. Every quarterback we drafted ain't did shit. We didn't draft Jim Plunkett, 2 Super Bowl winners. We didn't do that shit. We didn't draft him. And I know that now that it would be nice to have our own, yes, but we don't have to say Sanders and Ward and that's it. There ain't no other quarterbacks to win with after that. Come on, bro. I know better than that shit. I know better than that shit. There is, I guarantee you. Look, I'm going to say this now before the draft even happens. I'm going to say this now. I want y'all to record this shit, screenshot it, whatever the fuck you want to do this shit. I promise you, there will be 2 quarterbacks in this draft that are not taking number 1 and number 2 in this year's draft that will take their team to the playoffs and possibly a Super Bowl. I ain't gonna say they're gonna win a Super Bowl. There are gonna be 2 quarterbacks in this draft that's not named Sanders or Ward that will take their team to the motherfucking playoffs and possible Super Bowl. Facts. The numbers say the same shit. The numbers say the same shit. The stats don't lie. There will be 2 quarterbacks that's not named Sanders and not named Ward that will be franchise quarterbacks that will take their team to the, I ain't gonna say to the Super Bowl, but to the playoffs and possibly the Super Bowl. Watch what I tell you. Watch what I tell you. Watch what I tell you. It happens all the time. All the time it happens. Hey, watch what I tell you. Everybody gonna be surprised like, oh, Lunatic was right. Because that's what the fucking numbers say. Why? Because usually when you take a quarterback that's not in the first round, he's not a reach. You're not reaching. You're grabbing the best available quarterback at that position. That's why Mahomes was what he was, what he is. Even though fuck Kansas City, but still, Kansas City did not reach for him. Just like we didn't reach for Bowers. Bowers is one of them dudes. All we need is a quarterback that can get, watch this. If we go in this draft and I'm, once again, let me reiterate, if we don't get Sanders or Ward, if we don't get them, if we're not in the top 2, and we're behind 5, 6, 7, whatever. And if any way, any shape or fashion, Travis Hunter is available there without his horse face ass girlfriend, and we take him, you just put another generational type player with a tight end who's a generational type player. If you get a quarterback, and he don't even have to be elite, you tell me you gonna go, you can't look what fucking Bowers is doing with illegitimate ass quarterbacks on our team now. He got over 100 fucking receptions and 1,000 yards receiving as a tight end as a rookie by quarterbacks who ain't gonna go to the Pro Bowl ever, who ain't never gonna be all pro ever. But yeah, what has gonna happen even if you upgrade just by a tad bit to a quarterback that knows how to get weapons? Like, for instance, I would love to have Shador. You know why? Shador ain't the greatest quarterback on earth. but not by far. He's not the greatest quarterback on earth. But you know what he is? He loves the game and he plays the game the right way. He got motherfuckers in his corner to groom him to be a great quarterback. He doesn't have to be elite. He just needs to be great because the weapons we put around him are going to be elite. Bowers, elite. If you get Travis Hunter, elite. And this is what makes let me give you an argument about Travis Hunter. What makes Travis Hunter so elite? I'm gonna tell you why. Because not only can he play both offense and defense, and that's not the thing to be like, oh, just because he plays both. No, it's not that he plays both defense and offense, but he plays wide receiver on offense and corner on defense. Well, what's the correlation between that, lunatic? Let me tell you. You know the saying of when you hear them say the reason why a certain player is a cornerback is because he can't catch. Guess what Travis Hunter can do? He can catch and he plays corner. What does that mean? More turnovers. What do we lack this year? Turnovers. We were last in the league in turnovers, bruh. But you got a wide receiver that's about to hit this draft that plays both sides of the ball on key positions that guard each other or goes up against each other. So the reason why he is so revered as being special is because at corner, he has the hands of a wide receiver. He's dangerous to throw to. He's not going to be the guy you say that's why he plays corner, or he would be because he can't catch. If he could catch, he would be a wide receiver. Well, guess what? He's both. He knows the mind of a wide receiver, and he knows the mind of a corner. He's a deadly factor in any offense and defense because he plays the position, both of those. Both of those. And a lot of people might think that, well, he's not going to play both sides of the ball. How do we know? How do we know? Because if Mark Davis pulls one of the things that Al Davis did. You remember when Al Davis signed Bo Jackson? You know what Al Davis said? Because Bo Jackson went to play baseball too. And Bo said, well, can I play baseball? And Al Davis said, why not? Why not? Why not play baseball and football? It'd be good for both sports. Al Davis was the kind of mind to go ahead and step out the box and do the unordinary. So why not if he can handle it, why not let him play both sides of the ball? I'm not saying every snap like in college. That's a different story. But I'm saying, why not let him, you let Woodson do it before. Deion Sanders, his dad did it before. It's not the first time it's done happened. So why not? If he can do it, why not let him do it? It'll be good for the sport. But you add him to Bowers that you already have, and then you get your quarterback. You don't have to reach. Well, you're not going to reach. It depends on where we're drafting at, but don't reach. But let everything fall to you. I guarantee you there will be a quarterback in the second round he's going to be that dude. It just always happens like that, bruh. Because usually it's a good college quarterback that feels like he should get drafted in the first round, and he's so much of a dog that him going into the second round is like a slight to him. That's that chip where, oh, you don't think I was good enough to go in the first round? All right, I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna tell you who had that mentality. Randy Moss. Every team that passed him up, he remembered. Oh, I wasn't good enough? And he said he marked it down when he played. Dallas used to get the business, boy. Dallas got the business from Moss because of that shit. Remember when T.O. did the same thing that Dallas asked to? Going to the star in the middle of their field, and they came and tried to knock him off the star? Hey, there's motherfuckers that get chips on their shoulder. I think that's what Spillane plays with. Oh, I'm not good enough to be drafted? Okay. And Spillane is a beast. So, like I said, I don't worry. I'm gonna sit back and watch this shit unfold. I'm not gonna get stressed out. I'm not gonna hate football. I'm not gonna want to burn my jerseys. I ain't gonna want to not watch the game on Sundays. I mean, if we would have lost, we would have lost. I thought we wasn't gonna win. We weren't good enough to win, but we went up a team that was worse than us. I mean, can you imagine watching a game where? Just imagine if that game yesterday, Jacksonville and the Raiders, and I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you exactly what went on in my mind. Remember when we missed that field goal? I knew we were gonna miss that field goal, bro. I said, "Watch, we're gonna miss this field goal. That means we're tanking." And then they missed the field goal. I said, "They just might be tanking. They just might be tanking." I think he pulled that shit on purpose. And then we fuck around and won the game. I said, "Oh shit, we not tanking. We not tanking." But everybody was swore up and down we were tanking. Oh yeah, we're definitely tanking. Is that right? Is that right? Or we're just so bad that we couldn't lose? You know what I mean? Against a worse team. Hey, bro, I don't even give a fuck no more. I'm riding this roller coaster to the motherfucking end for real. It's still that's real shit. Real shit. Okay, hold on. Let me get back to y'all, man. All right, Robert Penny in the building. Top of the morning to you. Yes, indeed, Alex in the house, man. I don't think that. Look. Everybody getting. Oh, there goes Sanders for us. Hold on. Let me look. Y'all gotta look at the draft order. Stop just. I hope you guys ain't listening to these other motherfuckers that think they know everything. And if they did, well, they would be GMs. And ain't nobody they ain't even been GM of a Pop Warner team. Nigga, how the fuck we listening to motherfuckers on the outside looking in? Like they know all. Oh, well, you know, that's what that means for the right. How the fuck you know? We got 2 games left. How the fuck? And it's not even about where we at. What I'm looking at is the teams around us that's ahead of us. What do they need? So let's go ahead and take a look at this, bro. Current NFL draft order. Currently, the New York Giants are number 1. Quarterback? Yes, I can see that happening. Number 2, New England. Quarterback? No, they already have one. Number 3, Jacksonville Jaguars. Quarterback? No, they already have one. Number 4, Tennessee. Do they still ride with Levis? I think it's too early to get rid of him after fucking 1 year. Cleveland, how do they get rid of Deshaun Watson when they owe that motherfucker $200 and something million guaranteed? How does that work? How do you owe a quarterback over $250 million, but yet you gonna draft the quarterback that ain't gonna never play? And we're talking about. Listen to what I'm telling y'all. Cleveland, I don't think Cleveland is going to take a motherfucking quarterback. It don't make sense. Financially, that'll fuck their ass up. Why draft a quarterback that might not play for the next 2-3 years? Whatever Watson's contract is remaining. But Watson signed a fully guaranteed contract of over 200, and I think it was 30. Let me see. How much money is left on Deshaun Watson's Cleveland Browns contract? The Cleveland Browns still owe Deshaun Watson $92 million over the next 2 seasons. 2 seasons. 2 seasons. $92 million? Bruh. $92 million. 92. So we're talking about $46 million per year for the next 2 years? You know how much chunk of your motherfucking salary cap that is? Good luck with that one. They gotta ride this one out, bruh. They gotta ride this one out. Oh, let me see. Let me get back to the draft order. Oh shit, that ain't it. It's the life. Hold on, god dang it. All right, so let's get back to the draft order. So that's Cleveland. And then after Cleveland is us. So out of them teams ahead of us, see, we so worried about just being at number 6 that we're not looking at who's at 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Come on, y'all. Come on. And then here's another thing. Let me flip the script on y'all on this one.
Loyal hearts keeping tight.
Here's another dimension to that. I'm telling you, we worried about nothing. Everything is gonna fall in place. We're gonna get who we're supposed to get, and it's not gonna be bad like y'all think it's gonna be. We're thinking, oh, we're not gonna get Sanders. Sanders could still be a possibility. So will Ward at number 6. We can even trade up. Well, what are we gonna trade up to? Let me give you an example.
Raider Nation, I'm repping with pride.
New England's at number 2. You don't think New England will trade back? Or you think they're just going to be gung-ho on like a Travis Hunter? What do you think New England is going to shoot for? Offensive lineman? A wide receiver, corner, Travis, you know what I mean? Are they going to go Genty that high? Are they going to go to cornerback from Michigan? What do you think New England would do? Well, if New England is in a rebuild and they finally got their Drake May as their quarterback, franchise quarterback, what do you think they might do? Let's see.
Every game we bring the heat.
Let's see what the history says. How many times has the New England Patriots traded down in the first round?
No switching sides. Haters talk, but the nation shines. Win or lose, you know why. Loyal heart.
And this is why I'm mentioning New England. New England could trade back. Well, New England's gonna want the farm. You think they'll want the farm? Or do you think somebody by the name of let me see, who has a good relationship with Robert Kraft? Oh, I know, Tom Brady. Tom Brady. Yeah, we'll have to trade up to number 2 to get it if everything stays the same. But it ain't like it can't be done. You know how many times we done traded with New England in the past? Who you think we traded Randy Moss to? Who do you think traded us Richard Seymour? Oh, matter of fact, Richard Seymour is part owner of the Raiders too. Oh. So we got 2 people on this team that has connection with Robert Kraft in New England. And New England does not need a quarterback. Go figure. Am I the only one figuring this shit out? Who else might trade back? Jacksonville? We see how we just got done beating Jacksonville, but they got their quarterback, but they need other weapons. Well, how do you build that team up since their defense is horrible? Draft picks. Draft picks is how you build it up, and we're not doing a major jump. We're at 6. We're talking about jumping up to number 2 and number 3. We're not talking about jumping up from 15 all the way up. So I'm telling you, there's opportunities there with teams that are not going to take a quarterback. Facts. So like I said, just let it unfold. Before we get mad and upset and talk about we ain't going to be Raider fans no more, fuck this team. Calm down. The season ain't even over yet. And if you saying fuck this team, so you're not a Raider fan. If you say fuck this team, you're not a Raider fan. That's like me saying fuck my son. I'm not a real dad then. You know what I mean? My mom. I'm not a real son to her then. Come on, who would say that shit? When we talk about we ride with the nation like it's family. But you saying fuck your family? Fuck the Raiders? Fuck this team? That's how y'all feel? Show me you really mean it. Get rid of the jerseys. Don't watch another game and pick up another team as your fan base. Be a fan of another team. You say fuck this team? Hey, leave it. Just like if you in a relationship and you say fuck that bitch, you leaving her. Leave her. Don't say fuck that bitch and you stay with her and I'm sorry, babe. I didn't mean it. Yeah, that's what a lot of y'all motherfuckers gonna do. When the Raiders make their moves and it's a move that like, oh shit, the Raiders got who? I'm sorry, I didn't mean fuck y'all. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Because if you mad, like they say, a madman can't think. You keep your mouth closed when you're upset. Because you say some fucked up shit when you're mad. That's for people that can't control their anger. Fuck this team. Oh, okay. Fuck this team. We got all that shit screenshotted. Shout out to all the Raider fans who say they real Raider fans and say fuck this team.
No doubt, silver and black.
Salute to the nation. Lawrence Z in the building, man. Salute to you. Eugene Powell, right in the kisser. Salute to you. Yes, indeed, man. Let me keep going through this shit, man. I be Wild Turkey in the building, man. Salute. Jamil Akbar, Grand Rising to you as well. For real, man. Hope all is well. La City We. Good morning. I don't care about Mark's feelings. Some people might think it was a dumb move. But how do we know it was a dumb move if we're not even at the draft yet? That's what I don't understand. How do we figure it's a dumb move and we're not even in the draft pick to see who the fuck we picking? What, we assuming shit? We assuming that we not gonna get a quarterback because we won against Jacksonville yesterday. Is that what we doing? We assuming? Boy, I'm telling y'all, I'm not gonna talk bad about you guys. That I understand y'all upset. I understand that shit. But you always gotta approach a situation, and I always go by this quote: expect the worst and hope for the best. And that way you can't be let down. So you guys going in expecting the best and getting the worst, and it's just a total letdown. I understand that. It's kind of like the honeymoon when you first meet the girl that you like. Oh, she got a badass body and a bomb ass skull, and you know what I mean, and got that wet. You falling, you know what I mean, like Travis Hunter is with the girl he with. He probably just think like she just fell out of heaven. You know what I mean? Like, oh my God, this is the perfect woman. You know what I mean? I understand that shit. But just let the season end before we rush the judgment. That's all I'm saying. You ain't gotta rush the judgment on, oh, fuck this team, we ain't gonna do shit, or we done fucked up. How do we know? What if the Giants win this weekend and we lose to New Orleans? Then everybody gonna be happy again, like, oh shit, we got the number 1 pick again. Come on, bruh. Let this shit unfold before we start getting upset and getting high blood pressure and shit like that. Hypertension and motherfucking shit. We don't want hypertension. We want to be in good health, so when these Raiders get back on track and get to the Super Bowl, bro, we're going to be like, hey, you remember that time you say, fuck that team? I remember. Matter of fact, look, I screenshotted it. You know what I mean? Shit. Because I'm not going to let you live it down. 2002, our last playoff win. AOC possible franchise. Hey, look. Hey, for real. We know he's not. Hey, let me go. Matter of fact, let me finish shouting out the chat. Then we're going to go over the stats from the game yesterday, too. I just want to highlight some things. I said Robert Pena in the building, Alex in the building, Lawrence E in the building, Wild Turkey in the building.
Raider, hear that sound. Silver and black till I die. Win or lose.
Let me see. Oh, Jay Raider in the building. Hey, go ask Telesco. Hey, yeah, anybody that got a problem, go talk to Telesco. You know what I mean? Hey, AP stupid. Brian Rodriguez in the building, man. I think I knew AP was going to... Well, I can't say I knew. All signs pointed to AP staying. And the reason why I said that shit is because of this. At the beginning of the season, Mark Davis specifically said, and I said specific with an SP, not Pacific like the ocean. Hey, just to let you guys know about you. Let y'all know how to pronunciate the right and say the correct word. For certain things. So he specifically said he did not want to hire a rookie GM and a rookie head coach. That's why Champ Kelly did not get the GM job. because he didn't want two rookie coaches. Rookie coach and GM. Now, if you sit back and listen and analyze what he meant by that, him saying he didn't want two rookie GM and a coach was telling me he knew that the rookie was going to make some mistakes as he learns the position. So he wanted a veteran at one of those two spots. So he chose the veteran GM, Telesco, and went with the rookie head coach, AP. So that's telling me he understood that they hoped AP could have hit the ground running and got this shit going, but he understood that the possibilities of the mistakes that were going to come along were going to be mistakes made due to the fact of him being a rookie head coach. Facts. That's why it went the way, as far as the hiring, it went the way it went. Mark Davis had to expect that the head coaching as a rookie head coach was going to make his share of mistakes learning the position. He never was a position coach. He was a position coach with linebacker coach, but he never was a coordinator. He never came up regularly through the ranks to become a head coach. He went the unorthodox way, but so did John Madden. You know what I mean? So did Art Shell. Same situation. They skipped coordinator and just went from position coach to head coach. Interim and then head coach. Art Shell did. So it's the same scenario. So you know that you got to make mistakes in order to learn the position. So it's like people say AP's not a good coach. He's not a good coach. He's not ready to be a coach. So when do you know a person? When will you be ready to be a coach? How do you become ready to be a head coach if you're not allowed to make the mistakes to learn to become one? I'm just wondering, is what you go coach college? He did that. High school, he did that. So when you get into the big leagues with the professional level, what is the parameter of being able to make mistakes to learn that position? Because we sit here and we say we got to allow AOC to make his mistakes to learn. We got to let JPJ make his rookie mistakes to learn. But we can't allow a rookie head coach to learn. Thank God it wasn't Champ Kelly, because y'all probably would want him out of here too if he didn't make the right moves in free agency in the draft, considering that was the first time he was going to do it. That's why I said, man, I think Mark Davis understood this is what could have happened. This is the worst that it could happen. He's going to take his lumps during year one. That is the reason why, and everybody assumes in prelude to knowing that AP's contract is most likely a 2-year deal. Why is it a 2-year deal? Because that's the amount of time that Mark Davis is giving him to go ahead and do his job as a head coach. 1 year to mess up and make your mistakes. Year 2 to know what it is to correct them and win games. It is what it is, bro. Mark Davis been said that shit. And everybody acting surprised like, oh, he's a horrible coach. No, he's a coach in learning. You can't show me any motherfucking rookie head coach that came in and just killed it. And when I say rookie head coach, I'm talking about first time coaching ever. And I got names on the motherfucking list that'll show. The only one I give props to hitting the ground running, but see, they didn't have to do a rebuild with him. They just handed the torch off to him. It's Tomlin with Pittsburgh. They just handed him the team. No different than Gruden going to Tampa Bay, and the team that was built by Dungy was the team they just handed Gruden. The team was already assembled. They just wanted an offensive mind to match the defense that was already built. And just like in the reverse was Dungy going to Indianapolis to be the offensive mind the defensive mind in Indianapolis. Since they already had Peyton Manning, they needed to match the defense to the offense. But every coach, rookie head coach, they go through it, bro. Bill Walsh, one of the greatest coaches ever to coach the game with 4 Super Bowl wins, was 2-12. Oh no, 2-14. 2-14 as a rookie head coach with the Niners. Facts. Walrus boy in Kansas City. I'm a Walrus boy. He was 5 and 5-11, 5-11 in Philadelphia. His first year as head coach. Come on, bruh. It's too many premature ejaculators out here, man. Slow down. Stop coming so quick. That's why your girl is cheating on you. You come too quick. That's where the 2 minute we got. Hey, you know how they say a 2-minute brother? Why we got 2-minute coaches and we got 2-minute head coaches? Oh, you got 2 minutes. If you can't win in 2 minutes, bro, you out of here. God dang, 2 fucking minutes is all I get? Shit, that's barely enough time to just stick the head in. Facts. Salute to the world's most dangerous chat, man. Once again, like I say, man, without you, there's no me. And without us, there's no nation. There's only one nation. And that's the Mickey Ficky Raider Nation, man. Hey, salute to y'all, man. One nation, regardless of the opinions, regardless of how we feel. If you gonna fuck with the silver and black, fuck with it. You may not like what the team does, but don't turn your back on the team. Because once shit start getting good and you decide to come back, we kicking you in your ass right back out the motherfucking door. Salute to the real ones. Yes, indeed. All right, let me see. Who else we got up in here? Yeah. Oh, and matter of fact, one more thing, man. Hey, happy holidays to all of Raider Nation, man. I hope you guys get what you want. Well, some of y'all ain't gonna get what you want because we didn't lose yesterday. So I know y'all wanted a loss for Christmas. But I seen somebody with a sign at the game that said all we want for Christmas is a win. Well, guess what, sir? You got it. You're welcome. You got your win for Christmas, bruh. Now we can lose the next 2 games, and you'll be satisfied with that. Like I said, y'all gotta learn to laugh and just watch it. Let's see what we do first. Let's not just jump to conclusions and just assume just because we lost. I mean, we won against Jacksonville. That's it. The season's not over yet. Let it play out, and then once the season's over, then let's have a healthy discussion on not what we didn't do, but what we need to do next. That's all we got control over. We can't control what we didn't do, but we can control what we're going to do next. And that's when we need to come together and have the right ideas for what do the Raiders do now? If we're at the 6th spot, what do the Raiders do now? That's what we need to focus on. Fuck focus on yesterday. Ain't nothing we can do about yesterday. Can't do shit about it. Can't go back, can't change nothing, can't do none of that shit. But we can change what happens tomorrow. So that's the discussions that the nation needs to be having. What do we do? If we're not in the top 2 picks of the draft, what is it we do then next? What is it we do next? Ain't nobody talking about what do we do if we don't get Sanders or Ward. What do we do? Instead of crying about what we didn't do, what do we do? That's what we need to discuss. That's real shit. Mario Clip TV, salute, 311. Never looked so good, Raiders. Oh my God, man. See, the humor is real, man. Hey, I guarantee you, let's do this. I don't think there's no other fan base that can fuck with us with humor, tongue-in-cheek humor. Hands down. We'll tear their ass up. That's the only way we can be united is if we tear these other these franchises and these fan bases, tear their ass up. They don't want none. They don't want none. We'll be in that ass like an enemy. We'll be in that ass like Diddy drunk at a motherfucking Diddy party. And there ain't no pause on that one. There ain't no pause. Salute to everybody watching, man. If this is your first time here, man, please subscribe to the channel. Hit that like. Like I always say about this channel, man, we are entertaining as well as informative. We talk real shit. We got real ideas. And we also have fun doing it, man. So, I mean, sometimes I got adult humor, so don't be offended. Just pretend you're at it like an Eddie Murphy concert. You know, somebody that's just foul mouthed and don't give a fuck, but at the same time, fucking funny, man. We gonna laugh and have fun. Watch, we'll laugh at this one day because we're gonna say, you know what? After these last 2 Super Bowls we won, here I was worried. And Lunatic said, just let shit happen. Let nature take its course. That's all we got. Let nature take its course. We're gonna get what we're supposed to get, and we're not gonna be bad from doing it. You feel me? So just rock with me one time. If you ever rock with me any other time, rock with me now. Just okay, Lunatic. We gonna see. I'm gonna give you that. We gonna see. Just trust me on this one. Because God came to me in a dream as Bo Jackson and told me, Lunatic, just tell the nation, don't quit, just do it. I had to throw that in there. Bo knows football, and Bo knows the Raiders are gonna be all right. Bo told me that shit. You think I'm lying? Bo Jackson came to me in a dream and told me, Bo knows we gonna win again. We gonna win again. We gonna win again. See his number 34? He told me that's how many wins we might get this year, between 3 or 4. Not 34 wins. He told me 3 or 4. 3 or 4 wins on the season. I believe him. Bo Jackson never lied. 3 or 4 wins is what he said we're going to get on the season. You see the jersey number. So I believe in Bo. Bo is going to know not to give up on the flow of the Raiders silver and black. You punk ass hoe. No, let me quit. I got bars. But yeah, man, hey, for real. just ride this ride, man. That's all I ask. For you non-believers out there, there is a Santa Claus. And he's gonna come down your chimney this Christmas. And he's gonna take your bitch. Now let me quit. I'm fucking with y'all. Hey, but yeah, man, I'm glad y'all here enjoying this episode of the morning after. Raiders win 19-14. I'm gonna run down some of these numbers to y'all. Yesterday's game, AOC passing, he was 24 for 38. He had 257 yards at 6.8 receptions average, no touchdowns and no INTs. 0 for 0. INTs and touchdowns. Rushing, Amir Abdullah, he had 7 carries for 38 yards with a 5.4 yards per carry and 1 touchdown. You had Alexander Madison, who had 12 carries for 27 yards at a low 2.3 yards per carry. He did have 1 touchdown. And then AOC, oh my bad, Aiden Michael Vick, named after the great football player out of that played with the Falcons and the Philadelphia Eagles. Aiden Vick had 7 carries for 12 yards at 1.7 yards per carry for no touchdowns. Receiving, Brock Bowers killed it. First tight end this year, he got over 100 receptions, 1,000 yards receiving. He had 11 receptions for 99 yards. That's 9 yards in average with no touchdowns. You had in the receiving game as well, you had Amir Abdullah with 5 receptions for 47 yards at 9.4 yards per reception, 0 touchdowns. And then you had Jacoby Myers with 2 receptions for 41 yards at 20.5 yards per reception with 0 touchdowns. Our defense, shout out to Isaiah Palomau. Had a hell of a game. But he had two strip fumbles. His tackles, he had 11 total tackles with 7 solo. And then you had Robert Spillane with 8 total tackles with 5 of those being solo. So shout out to Spillane and Palomau. We got some nice, good young talent. We need to bring Spillane back. We need to get him a contract done, bro, because it's not a guessing game with him. We know what we have with Spillane ever since he came over from the Pittsburgh Steelers. And shout out to him, bro, for balling out of control. He on that E40 shit. Sitting in the living room, waiting for a master plan. You can't stop me now. I'm balling out of control. Shout out to E40. Yes, Blaine is doing this thing, bro. We need to resign him and resign him quick. This guy's a very intricate part of this defense at the linebacker position, and I would hate to lose him in free agency, playing these little punk ass games about we're gonna see what your worth is on the market. Fuck the market. If you feel he's worth something to your team, you take care of him. The same way we should have did Josh Jacobs last year, and we didn't. Do not make the same mistake twice. That's all I'm saying, Telesco. Do not make the same mistake twice. Do not let a key component to your defense walk away in free agency with no replacement for him. That's all I gotta say, bro. I ain't saying shit else. All right, shout out to everybody else in the chat. Let me see who else we got up in there. Willie Wayne. Oos is in the building. What's up with it? Good to see you, man, for real. Hope all is well. Happy holidays to everybody once again, too, man, for real. Jamil Akbar, Raiders are. He said the Raiders are retarded. They somewhat retarded though. They might not be full on retarded, but they you know what I mean. They a little they a little bit. I give you that much. They a little Oh shit. He said Daniel Carlson is his number one brother. I kind of felt like he was gonna miss that shit on purpose, bruh. Let me scroll down, man. Y'all ahead of me like a mother freaker. Hold on. I gotta get down to the bottom. Hey, Gravy, good morning, Gravy. Hey, Gravy, I hope all's well with you, brother. You made some good points this evening, or was it this evening? No, yesterday evening. I forgot. I work nights. I be forgetting sometimes. I ain't gonna lie. But you made some good points. I'm not down with the losing shit either. You know what I mean? You don't want to instill that mentality into your team as far as letting them think losing is okay. You know what I mean? Because it's kind of hard to believe that a team would, like I said, would you really go out there and if you were a wide receiver, you would like drop pass? Would Brock Bowers ever got 99 yards passing receiving, if we were tanking? What, he didn't get the memo? AOC didn't get the memo when he thought he was Michael Vick with his he ran a 6.2 40. But he was out there, he was trying though. That's what AOC needed to do that more often, bro. I'm just mad that he went out on a stretcher with an air cast, bro. You wasn't hurt like that, bro. You wasn't hurt like that. I think you a little soft. But you bounced back this game yesterday and showed that, hey. So what? I had an air cast on. Michael Vick signed it. Michael Vick signed his air cast, so that gave him the powers of running a 4.3 40. Wait a minute, what the fuck you say, Alex? You said LC? Oh. That one runs backwards. Oh, I was trying to see what the fuck you wrote, boy. I thought you wrote he nuts backwards. I'm like, what the fuck that mean, bro? He nuts backwards. Oh no. Y'all killing me with that shit. Joe L.E. in the building. What it do, man? Players don't tank, bro. That's fan. Like I said, it's only the fans want that shit to happen. And it's usually motherfuckers that ain't never picked up a football unless they was playing Madden. The kind of motherfuckers that play Madden and they never punt on fourth down, they go for it. You know who really be playing that shit? But yeah, man, hey, Raider Nation, all out. Let me turn off this motherfucking music. Big dreams, but we can't. Raider Nation, this is Lunatic speaking. I just want you guys to know that all you got to do is just ride this thing out. Before we jump to conclusions, I know you want us to lose every game of the season. I know y'all wanted to go 0-17, but we didn't. We didn't go 0-17, but we only got 3 wins. So all I got to say is Just ride this out and see, and then complain after the season if shit don't line up the way it's supposed. And I believe in karma. I believe in shit happens that's supposed to happen, when it's supposed to happen, and where it's supposed to happen. We just got to be the strong ones to ride it through. You know what I mean? So with that being said, man, y'all just ride these next 2 games out. Don't get your panties in a bunch. Don't get, you know what I mean? Don't cause yourself to start hemorrhaging from the asshole. Just wait. Shit ain't done yet. Like I said, the teams that's above us, there's a few of them that I don't think need quarterbacks. I know for a fact New England don't need one. Jacksonville don't need one. Cleveland, I don't think they're gonna go after one because they're tied in to Deshaun Watson with guaranteed money. You can't even trade. Who's gonna trade for Deshaun Watson with $92 million left in guaranteed money for the next 2 seasons? Who's gonna trade for him? And if you release him, do you know what kind of salary cap hit you gonna take for a fully guaranteed 90, almost $100 million? Can't afford that one, bruh. I think they just got to ride this one out, and then they probably shooting for Manning, the Manning boy. That's what they gonna shoot for in a year or two. You know what I mean? They gonna shoot for the Manning boy. That's the only thing I can see, cause their hands are tied. So once again, I don't think New England's going. Oh, I know New England ain't going quarterback. Jacksonville ain't going quarterback. I see those two, since they right back to back. I think they're gonna go wide receiver. I think Travis Hunter and McCollum is coming off the board. I can see that happen. I think they're gonna add weapons. You got Drake May. That's your guy. Who you gonna throw to? Travis Hunter. You know what I mean? That's why I can see that happening, bruh. I think Cam Ward. I don't think it's Shador going number one. I think Cam Ward going number one. The to the Giants, if everything is stay put like it is. Cam Ward going number one. Then I think Cleveland will probably go they probably go offensive line. They gotta go. They like if they stuck with Watson, they gotta protect Watson. They gotta protect that 100 million that's guaranteed. That's guaranteed, bruh. Even if he gets hurt, he gets that money. Even if, and they ain't gonna release him, like I said, that's ain't gonna really. They gonna take a cap hit, bruh. They can't move around in free agency with a cap hit like that, man. 100, damn near 100 million guaranteed for over the next 2 years. They gotta keep this dude. So if I gotta keep Deshaun Watson, I gotta make sure that he's in a position of being successful. I gotta get. It's probably gonna be that lineman dude. What's dude name? That the he's a tackle, but they say he's better at guard. I forgot the dude. I can't. I'll be forgetting the name, bro. Hey, forgive me. You know what I mean? You gotta remember, I'm getting old. I don't want to get old, but it's happening. Just like I don't want y'all didn't want the Raiders to win, but it's happening. But yeah, man, y'all just slow down. Let this shit do what it do, and then we'll discuss this shit after the season and see exactly where we are. I doubt that we be stuck at 6. I still think we're gonna jump up, but I think some teams ahead of us is not gonna take quarterback. We don't have to have that much of a worry, to be honest. Tennessee to me that's the one I gotta work. You gotta think about. Like, damn, Tennessee, what are you gonna do? I don't think it's kind of hard to think that a team would move on from a quarterback just after 1 year. You know what I mean? Especially after he puts mayo in his coffee. I mean, come on, bruh. If he puts mayo in his coffee, he's worth keeping. Cause he's the only motherfucker doing that shit. You know what I mean? He putting mayo in his coffee. Who puts mayo in their coffee? He do. So Tennessee, that's the wild card. Tennessee will be the wild card on exactly how this draft, as far as quarterback go, falls to us. If they don't take a quarterback, then we good. Shador fall to us. If that's who we want, that's who's gonna come to us. You know what I mean? We just gotta let this shit play out and see exactly how it unfolds. So, like I said, y'all don't worry. We are more than a quarterback away. That's facts. But It would be nice to have one that now we don't have to worry about that position and start worrying about other positions, which I think we'll address during free agency, which I say go get a couple of guards. I want veteran guards. I don't want to draft any rookie guards. No, I don't. Don't know. Go sign some free agent guards. Some young guys are coming off their first year, you know what I mean? Their rookie deals type dudes. That's solid. That's on the cusp of being a Pro Bowler. You know what I mean? We got to fill those. And what are we gonna do with Andre James? He's back at center, but is he gonna stay there? He got a brand new deal. Do we trade him? Do we keep him? What do we do? JPJ, I think we need him at center. I like Glaze at right tackle. I like Colton Miller at left tackle, but maybe Colton Miller might make you think maybe you start looking for another left tackle. You know what I mean? Maybe you look for another left tackle to take over from Colton Miller. Because you think about this, if it comes to that scenario, Colton Miller has value in trade assets. That could be another, you know what I mean? Another move you make. Can you trade Andre James and get something back from him? Maybe, hopefully, what, a 6? You know what I mean? But that's still assets. You may not even draft at that position, but you can package certain picks together to move up in other rounds. See, so it's a game we're playing. We got 10 draft picks now. Possibly we can get more. It all depends on what the moves are that we plan on making from the front office. I don't know what they are. That's why I said let's just write it out. Let's see exactly how this unfolds. I don't think it's going to unfold bad like a lot of fans. Well, not a lot. Some of you fans may think it's going to be bad. I don't think so. I think there's too much value in this draft at other positions where we don't have to solely just be like, and I'm not saying not take a quarterback. I'm just saying they don't have to be Sanders or Ward. I'm banging the table for Dylan Gabriel. Now, January 1st, they play Ohio State again. I want each and every one of y'all. I'm going to tell you, I'm a Duck fan. I watch every single Oregon Duck game, period. Every game. So I see Gabriel all the time, all year long, and see what he can do. Watch this kid. Go in there with an open mind. Don't whoever told you anything about him, all he this, he that. Fuck what they say. Watch for yourself. Watch his mobility, watch his accuracy, watch how he keeps his eyes downfield and he stays in the pocket when he needs to and continues to make plays. Watch this kid, man. Left hand, and he has a lot of college experience. You know what I mean? And that's what we notice about the players coming out now. If the longer they've been in college, if they've been playing a 5th or 6th year in college, they got experience, bruh. Dylan Gabriel's that one. He's that one, bruh. Left-handed. He's that one. Trust me. And he's fast. He's deceivably fast. You know what I mean? He don't, because he likes to stay in the pocket. He'll roll out, but when he needs to run, he'll run. But he won't force the issue. He lets the plays develop. And the boy got a pretty ball, man. Pause. I ain't saying his balls are pretty. I'm just saying he has a pretty football the way he throws it. Y'all better quit that shit. Quit trying to put that Diddy shit on me. You feel me? But yeah, man, watch this kid. Watch this kid, and you guys. When January 1st happens and they play. Let's see. I'm off. Matter of fact, I only got to work. Like I got to work tonight, and I'm off 5 days this week and 5 days next week. So next week I'll do the podcast on the 2nd, January 2nd. We're gonna talk about that game. Let's see if Oregon beats Ohio State again. But watch Gabriel. Just picture Gabriel in our offense throwing it to Brock Bowers. And right now, Gabriel is throwing to Herbert's brother who's played tight end for the Oregon Ducks. You got Tez Johnson. You got, man, come on. Come on. Watch this kid. I don't know why people they're overlooking him, but I you know what? I'll say this. And I know his value ain't up there because a lot of people, but he's moving up the draft boards from what the rumors are. He's moving up the draft boards. But I'll go out and say that Gabriel will be a better quarterback than Shador Sanders. I said it. I said it. He will be a better quarterback. Not saying that Shador is going to be horrible. I'm just saying he's a sleeper. He's somebody that people overlook. You know they always overlook Oregon quarterbacks anyway. But I watch these motherfuckers every year, every game. I see this shit. I seen JPJ last year. I didn't think we was gonna take. Well, I mean, they took a guard, but he's gonna be our center. You know what I mean? When he was with Bo Nix last year, but compared to Bo Nix, Dylan Gabriel's a whole nother beast, bruh. And Vegas would be perfect for him because you know they nicknamed Vegas the Ninth Island for the Polynesians. He's from Hawaii. He's left hand. He's like a Tua type quarterback, but way faster than Tua, and doesn't get injured because he doesn't make stupid ass mistakes about thinking he gonna run over everybody and getting concussions. You feel me? But yeah, man, let me cut this short, man. I'm about to get up, not short, but I'm about to get up off here. Salute to everybody in the nation. One more again, let me salute y'all. Salute to the silver and black, man. Like I said, we all want the best for our team. Whether you want the team to tank or you want the team to win, we want the best of our team. Y'all want the best quarterback in the draft. We just want our team to play the best they can play. So I know it's different ends of the spectrum, but the bottom line is we're Raiders. You guys are entitled to your opinion. But hey, at the end of the day, we just want this team to be great again. Shout out to Trump. Is Trump a Raider fan? Motherfucker, you get a silver and black hat to say, make the Raiders great again. I seen somebody with that hat too. Hey, that was beautiful. Make the Raiders great again. Yeah, we need to be great again, y'all. Same as the nation in the fan base. We need to be great again for our team because they need us. You know what I mean? Hey, salute to y'all. So with that being said, man, you guys enjoy your Monday. Once again, please be safe. Make it back home to your loved ones. I'm Lunatic Raider. You have been watching The Morning After. Raiders win 19-14 versus the Jacksonville Jaguars. Next up, New Orleans Saints this Sunday in New Orleans. Hey, we going down to the old bayou. We going to the bayou. Get some of that good gumbo and them po' boys, man. I tell you, in the A2F. Speaking of gumbo, I'm making gumbo this week. I can't wait till Christmas because gumbo is going down, man. Hey, salute to y'all, man. Y'all enjoy your day. Be safe. And remember, like I always say about this time, I'm out this bitch.